One of the 7 C's, we talk about completeness, or should be complete, that a good message should be complete. What we mean is that it should include all the necessary details that the receiver should know about. So as you're writing the message, make sure that it has all the details. For example, if you're calling somebody for a meeting, then you should specifically tell where the meeting is going to be and at what time, so that the
Mr.
receiver
George,
can really understand. Yes, please. Hello.
Can you share your screen?
The screen has totally failed. That's the problem. I have it here, but I can't share it. That's the challenge I'm having.
Okay.
So should I just proceed with the audio?
You can proceed.
Okay.
Can you share that file in the chat so that I help you share the screen?
Okay, let me try putting it there. It is just freezing. Can't move now. It is freezing. It can't move from here. So I don't know how it can help me out.
You can proceed.
Okay. So I was telling you about the first C, that is completeness, and I said that the message should have all the necessary details. I gave an example of a meeting. If you're communicating that a member should attend a certain meeting, then that message should have the right time when the meeting is to take place and where. So as the receiver gets this message, then he should be able to know that I have a meeting at this time and in this place. So that means it has all the necessary details that the receiver needs to know about. Number 2, we can talk about considerate, that a good message should be considerate. What we mean there is that you should bear the receiver in mind. As you're passing on the message, then the receiver you should put yourself in the shoes of the receiver. Do not pass on the message that is going to hurt the receiver. So that's what we mean by being considerate, especially if you're passing on sad news or information. Do not just let it go the way it is. At times you have to cover it up to the receiver so that he can understand the message, but not hiding away from the truth. Hope you get me there. You should not hide away from the truth, but as he receives or she is not hurt by the message you are passing on. Take an example. You are telling somebody that, say like, you have lost your dad. Yes, it is the truth, but the fact is, you should put it in a way that the receiver is not hurt, because some of those receivers might be having some diseases, and the moment he gets such a message, then he may end up collapsing as well. So you should consider the receiver in mind. The next issue, we talk about clarity, that the message should be clear to the receiver. And what we mean there is that make sure that you put it in a readable handwriting. If it is handwritten, make sure that it is readable to the receiver. Confirm that it has got the right spellings. Confirm that it has the terms that are clear to the receiver. Some students are known for using what you call bombastic words, the words that are not known to the receiver. Very tough terminologies. Use a simple language that the receiver can understand so that he can really absorb all the message the way it is supposed to be. So that's what I mean by being clear, or what you mean under clarity. Then we also talk about another term we can talk about. It is called time, or you should also consider the time at which you are communicating or passing on the message, because at times the receiver may not be available at that time and may end up communicating to yourself. And for us, we say that won't be communication, because communication involves sending and receiving. You have to pass on the message, Then at the same time, afterwards, you receive what you call a reply. So in so doing, make sure that you communicate at the right time, at that time when the receiver is also available, so that she can reply your message. That's what I mean by clarity. Oh, sorry, timely or time. Then I also talk about the last one, that is environment, that you have to consider the environment where you're communicating from, because at times if you communicate in a noise environment, then you may not understand, that you may not receive the message as being sent by the receiver. Noisy environment usually disrupt the message, and the receiver may not get on some information alcohol that is already playing some music. So in so doing, the message may not reach the intended receiver, and the receiver may end up being taken by the music that is playing from the surrounding. So also confirm that the environment where you're communicating from is free from noise. So those are the elements of communication. And under the C's, I've given you only 3. So I prefer that you look out for the remaining 4 and add on my list, plus the 2 I've ended with. That is time and environment. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.
Teacher George? Teacher George?
Hello?
Are you done?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, what is the view? What is the point you're putting up?
No, are we done?
Yeah. The rest is to be covered by the learners themselves, because we have 7